Welcome to the thought for the day. Hey, you know what? We're living in a society that is a 2 minutes Maggie noodles type of society. In other words, we want everything really quickly in snapping time. But you know what? Things don't always pan out like that in life. And I'm taking you to Genesis chapter 40, verse 1. It says, sometime later. Now it's talking about Joseph's life, and it's talking about, it's going to take sometime later. Sometimes we read the Bible and we tend to think that things happen so quickly in double quick time, but it doesn't always take place like that. It takes time, and sometimes just a few lines, and it means it's talking about 15, 20 years that it has taken place. So here we see the words sometime later. And the Bible says that it's important for us to continue our life because God is watching to see whether we are faithful in the calling that God has placed on our lives. And here was Joseph. He was in prison and he was doing the right things, following the rules of the prison, being obedient to the prison warden and doing the right things. And so here he is sometime later, and we find that he's serving in the prison, and the cupbearer and the baker were sent into prison. And they came to a point in their lives where they were really dejected and upset because they were thrown into prison. Now it says this: when Joseph came to them the next morning, he saw that they were dejected. If there's anybody that should be dejected, it was Joseph. He's been in the prison so many years maybe, and he should have been dejected, but he wasn't. He had a different attitude altogether. And he notices the cupbearer and the butler were having dejected faces. I wonder, when you look around, do you see people who are sad? Or are you so caught up in your life that you can't see anybody else's sadness? Someone said, if you want to help someone, just cross over the road to the other side and see what you can do for somebody else. And this is exactly what Joseph did. Here he's in a trying situation. He's going through tough times in prison. I mean, he would rather be out of the prison, but here he notices the sad faces on the butler and the baker. And I wonder, in our COVID world 19, we will see so many people who are sad. We can walk across the road, do something for them, even though we are going through sad times and depressing times as well. But we can bless them, lift them up, say a kind word, and be with them in their trials and in their troubles and in their tribulations. Can I ask you to do that in COVID-19? Would you cross the road and reach out to help somebody else? It'll change your whole world completely. And then you will come through and you will be triumphant in your own life as well. Hey, God bless you as you do that.